All right, and sorry. All right, and we are live. How's it going, everyone? This is Judith here, and thank you so much for joining me in tonight's live training video, where I'll be sharing with you the 7 laws of influence. That way you can ethically persuade people to say yes to you, right? So as you hop in, say hi, let me know you're here, you're kicking around with me, you're hanging out. So let's get right to it, okay? So the 7 laws, right, that you could that way you could start of influence to ethically persuade people to say yes, right? Like, so it's basically, right, law number 1 is law of connection. Law number 2 is law of desire. Number 3 is law of social proof. Sorry, I'm reading my notes as we speak. Let's as I go here. But anyway, so law of social proof, law of value, law of consistency, law of reciprocity, and finally the law of scarcity, right? So now let's dive in deep to each and every one of them, right? So first things first, when you say law of connection, right? This is the law where you use your story so you could connect with your prospect, right? And get them to relate to you, right? Because understand that connection trumps credentials, okay? You could be the fanciest guru out there. You could be the fanciest entrepreneur out there, but if you're not creating connection with your audience, then it's of no use. It's of no use, right? So again, law of connection, okay? Now the second law is the law of desire, okay? Understand that by showing, how you or another person overcame their problem, right? Overcame your problem or their problem, and that you're now leading a better life, right? Future pace them to what life would be like once they've reached their goal, once they've finally gotten over their struggles, right? This is simply future pacing them. Okay, now law number 3 is the law of social proof, okay? Now this is the law where you're just sharing results, either it's yours or or leveraging other people's results, right? In the form of case studies or testimonials. This is just to show that if it's doable, right? If one person can do it, then another person can do it. That doesn't mean that this system is working, but now that you joined it, it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work that way, okay? And that's what the law of social proof does, okay? Now, law number 4 is the law of value, okay? Law of value, this law is giving without wanting anything back, okay? Giving without want. Understand that sharing, you have to share without holding anything back, and you have to provide meaningful solutions. You have to provide you have to be able to provide actual actionable advice, and not just some hypey some hypey advice that doesn't really do anything, because then you just end up being a so-called guru, right? Now understand that I think it's Albert Einstein that once said, do not try to become a man of success. Instead, try to become a man of value. And that's what this is all about. Okay, now law number 5 is the law of consistency, right? You have to be consistent. You probably hear this everywhere, every single day. But, understand that when you're consistent, all you're doing is giving people the opportunity to, say yes to small commitments before asking them to do and to commit to anything big, right? So when I say small commitments, it's the committing to watching your videos every day, or as much as they can, or committing to opening your emails, committing to consuming the daily value and the daily content that you share with them, right? That's what it is. That's what the law of consistency is. This is just giving people the opportunity to say yes to the small commitments before making them commit to anything big, to your offers, right? Hey, Lysandra, how's it going? And then next up is the law of reciprocity. That's law number 6, okay? Law of reciprocity, okay? You automatically do this, once you give value away for free. You see, it's just the way nature is. This is physics at its best, right? This is physics at work, okay? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? And that's what the law of reciprocity is. Whatever you put out there, you will get back, right? Either of the same value or double, or by tenfold, okay? Just understand and believe that, okay? And the final law is the law of scarcity, okay? Now, you're not being yes, the law of reciprocity, that's number 6. Now then, now the law number 7 is law of scarcity, okay? Now this is where you by building scarcity into your offers, right? You persuade people to take action, right? It's not that you're holding anything back. It's not that, okay? But you have to find a way to reward the action takers, okay? And understand that this is for you as well. You can't be mentoring 500 people a month, but you most certainly can mentor 5 people every month, 10 people every month. You could most certainly do that, right? So that's what the law of scarcity is for. You only spend time with the big action takers. You only spend time with the ones that actually want to work with you, okay? Because not everyone is your customer, okay? So that's the 7 laws of influence. That way you could ethically persuade people to say yes to you. Now, a quick rundown of each and every one of them again. First law is the law of connection. Understand that connection trumps credentials. You know, you could be the fanciest entrepreneur out there, but without connection to your audience, then really, what's that for? Okay, number 2 is the law of desire. This is where you future pace your audience to what life would be like. Okay, next up is the law of social proof. You know, whether your own results or leveraging other people's results, just through testimonials, through case studies, etc. Okay, and number 4, law of value, right? Where you share without holding back, okay? Giving people actual actionable advice. Okay, number 5, law of consistency, where you just stay consistent every single day. Give the people opportunity to give you the small commitments, right? Commitment to watching your videos, commitment to opening your emails before you ask them to commit to anything big, right? Which is your offers. Okay, and number 6, the law of reciprocity. Okay, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Whatever you put out, you get right back. That's right, Lysandra. Law of social proof is sexy. And then number 7, the law of scarcity, okay? This would encourage people to take action, okay? So guys, that's the 7 laws of influence to ethically persuade people to say yes. Now, before I hop out of here, and I hope you got tons of value out of this short video today, but before I hop out of here, I'm going to be mentoring 30 people and help them earn their first $1,000 before 2017 is over, okay? Now, if you're a real serious action taker, chances are you're going to earn more than $1,000 before the year ends, okay? Now, think about this for a second. What would an extra $1,000 do for you this coming holidays, okay? How would that change the new year for you, okay? So guys, let's end the year with a bang, okay? So I'm gonna be mentoring 30 people to help them earn their first $1,000 online, and you can get started today for only $1, okay? Just head over to the link in the description. Judith, the other way, judithvergara.com/SAN, where you can get started for only $1, and I'll be helping you and mentoring you earn your first $1,000 online. But when you do take action right now, I'm going to kick it up a notch for you, okay? Once you complete the Profit Boosting Bootcamp within 30 days, I'm going to be sending you $100 via PayPal simply because you took massive action. And if during that 30 days, you consistently connected with your coach, right? You consistently connected with your coach, I'm going to give you a 100-click ad package to help you jump start your business. Okay, guys? So again, take advantage of that. Head over to judithvergara.com/SAN to get started today for only $1. All right, guys, I'm going to hop out now. I hope you got tons of value out of tonight's live training video, and we'll see you on tomorrow's training. All right, guys, have a good night. Cheers.